Rasheeda and Kirk Frost from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta fame, Brian.
One of my favorite couples on the show.
Rasheeda is straight from the deck. You don't know nothing about that song, Brian.
You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that.
Nah, I know about that.
I know about ATL to STL. That's the song I know about from Rasheeda back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, the first time I ever heard of you, Rasheeda, I was an intern at Power 98 in Charlotte, and the late, great Nate Quick played your song for me, and he was one of your early supporters. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do. Of course. Wow, that's crazy.
VH1's Couples Retreat, which premieres tonight at 8 p.m. Tell us about what this series is all about.
Chalice. Honestly, we didn't know what to expect going into it. We were just like, you know what, we're down. You know, our relationship has been so perfect, so we're going to go on here and we just going to sit back and look at everybody else. Just kidding. But, you know, we just went into it with open arms and wide open eyeballs to say, let's run it. And actually, you know, it ended up being a really, really good experience. It's different couples, you know, going through different things, trying to figure things out, which I think most of us in the world are trying to do when it comes to relationships, because they be all over the place.
During this time of COVID, how did the filming go?
So once you cleared several amount of testing, even before we even left to go there, you pretty much know everybody you're around is safe. So that wasn't hard. It was actually great to get around other couples and people.
It was. Listen, when we first got to Arizona, we had to quarantine for 4 days in the hotel room, and it was tough. Like, you couldn't go out the room. Look, and when you walk out the room, you look, it's a security guard standing there like, where you think you going? Your ass ain't going nowhere.
Did y'all ever at any point just get sick of each other during this past year or so?
You really realize, like, wow, the working and running and ripping and running begins to make you lose your friend and your soulmate, because we had such a great relationship. But when we so separate, running left, running right, you run this business, I'm doing it, you don't realize all that time and what it's taken away from you. So it made me realize, like, wow, it reminded me of the intro, Kirk and Rasheeda, like how we got to even get where we are now.
The cast of VH1 Couples Retreat, of course, includes Rasheeda and Kirk Frost, but Yandy Smith and Mendices is a part of it. Michael Blackson and Rada and Delicious and Raymond Santana. What did you see inside of the other relationships that maybe you said to yourself, look, we don't want to do that? Or what was something good that you saw that you wanted to bring into your own relationship?
Ray J and Princess is there with us as well.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Looking at everybody, you know, Michael Blackson is crazy as hell. So, you know, when y'all start watching this show and see what him and Rada got going on, that's pure comedy for real. Princess and Ray J had a lot of things that they needed to talk about and work out. And, you know, Kirk and I could kind of relate to some of the things that they're going through with their marriage and their children and stuff like that. And then you got Delicious and Raymond, who are new at this. So they're kind of just really trying to figure things out. Little do they know they're going to be figuring that thing out through the whole relationship. But it's so new and fresh that it's kind of funny because they're nitpicking over things to me that were kind of minor, you know? But for the most part, and then Yandy and Mendici, their relationship situation was different because they're actually back in the household together, being able to spend time and kind of reconnecting since his situation, and they have different issues. So it was just interesting to hear it and see it and all of us be able to really talk about it.
Rasheeda, you took a lot of criticism for taking Kirk back after he had an affair and an outside child. What did you learn about yourself and about marriage in general as you went through that?
It's about me and not everybody else's opinion and how I feel and what direction my heart wanted to go in. And this is my life and the decisions that I have to make. We live in a society now where somebody could put an outfit on or a brand, and if you ain't got the brand because you know you can't afford it, you out here damn near trying to rob Peter to pay Paul to get it, and ain't nobody got their own mindset. To me, I felt as though I just wanted to walk my path, and the blessing about the situation is if you don't like me or my decision, you know, you don't have to follow me or watch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. I felt in my heart of heart, it was all between myself and the Lord on figuring out what I wanted to do for myself and with my family. And knowing the difference in seeing what Kirk was trying to do to get this marriage back. You know, you can call me whatever you want to call me. Nobody's perfect. And, you know, it's cool. It's my life. That's why it's mine, and theirs is theirs.
I really thought that it was something good for us to see on television, because this is the sort of thing that happens every day in people's lives. For many of us who were not raised in families where maybe there was a married situation, that there are ways that you can fight your way through. So I took it as something that was a teachable moment.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Look, Kirk, it wasn't no cabins up there or nothing, was it?
Well,
Nah, no cabins, no cabins.
If it was, he would not be on the call.
we can't take him anywhere. Please excuse that.
Hey, listen, I got tricked into that one.
Me too, fam. Make sure y'all check out Kirk and Rasheeda on VH1 Couples Retreat, premiering tonight, 7 o'clock in Kansas City on VH1. We thank y'all so much for your time and joining us this morning. Have a good one.
Y'all too. Thank you.